Hello there, Twitter. This is Shadow the Hedgehog here. And this was a little something planned a while ago, but never got to come into reality. So here we are, answering questions from you people. And I'm not alone, of course.
This is quite the interesting group of people. Who knew we'd all be in the same place at the same time? It's almost like an annual get-together, but with people you barely know. I agree. But none of you better get on my bad side, or else you all tremble before me. Remember, nothing inappropriate or out of the ordinary with these questions. Be respectful and patient. We shall get back to you. We look forward to answering anything you might want to ask us.
This should be easy for me, since I've been in a number of these Ask Character things before.
Don't waste our time.
Good luck. Kazuya! Starting off, we have a question from one of that fool Joseph's friends.
He has friends? Great. Which one is it? The one who plays with stuffed animals? Or perhaps his girlfriend? I'm quite interested to know.
This is from George Eli's Discord, and it's for you, Kazia.
Alright, let's see what this twerp has to say. Kazia, now that your fool of a grandfather is at the bottom of a volcano, what is your plan of attack on Jin? Well, George, my plan of attack on Jin is simple. Once I get a hold of him, I will beat him down until there is nothing left. Secure my position of the true wielder of the devil's power. And then, when it's all set in stone, I shall rule the world with an iron fist. Ruling the world is not something I'd risk my life for. But it's not me who can stop you. That is certainly some dedication to take down a foe. I respect you for such.
I wonder how strong the Devil Gene is against the Chaos Emeralds.
Do you wish to find out?
Someday, but not today.
Thanks for the question. Tell my fool of a father he should get back on YouTube.
You have a YouTube?
Indeed.
So do I.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Neither do I.
What do we have here? This is a question from Edward Saba Voiceover. Fancy name. The question we have here is, to Shadow, are you sure you're the ultimate life form? Sonic has more super forms than you. To me, he's the ultimate life form. Now let me stop you right there. I was created as the ultimate life form, and that foolish blue hedgehog has no right to call himself such. When I see him again, I will prove once and for all that I am the true ultimate life form. Thanks for the question. Look out, Sonic. Here I come!
Sword T40 asks, this is for Kazia. Now that you're in Smash, how does it feel battling Sephiroth but not having to fight Shadow? Sephiroth is possibly the only one out of that kindergarten roster to even give me a proper challenge so far. Besides, of course, Ryu and that catchphrase-stealing Ganondorf, but I made quick work of him. You would be happy to know that I beat down that little blue rat in my path of destruction. He was weak. But I hoped that Shadow would give me a better fight than he did, if he ever made it in. Sonic the Hedgehog is indeed fast, but his weakness is clearly visible in battle. I never had the honor to fight Sonic, but I do have the honor of being one of his close friends.
If I ever made it into Smash, just know, as soon as I get past that pathetic blue hedgehog, I'm coming after you next.
Let's hope you make a proper challenge. This should be entertaining to watch. Thanks for the question, Sword T.
This question comes from the Jason guy. To Shadow, do you like waffles? I feel like there is something I'm supposed to get here, but it just isn't clicking with me. Do I like waffles? Why, yes, I indeed enjoy waffles. I also enjoy pancakes and French toast. Can't wait to get a mouthful.
Waffles! This question is from that mac and cheese loving freak, Crossy, or whatever your name is. Anyway, her question is, yo, never thought I'd say that. Yo, Kazia, why'd you throw Kirby off a cliff? Why? You concerned for the little pink ball? Well, you see, Crossy, if that is your real name. I don't care if you're big or small as a breadcrumb. Those who stand before me and wish to challenge me will face the punishment of being thrown off that cliff. And Kirby has...
I heard the pink ball of fluff survived the cliff fall.
What?
You didn't know.
No! I wasn't even aware! I thought he went all the way down! That has not happened before! When I get my hands on that pink brat, I'm gonna squish it like bubblegum!
Or befriend him and make a strong ally against your enemies. Trust me, it would do wonders.
Good idea. Thanks for the question, Crossy.
Make sure you save me some mac and cheese, or I will show you despair.
This question comes from Crash Kazama. I am insulted already. Hey, Kazia, are you ever going to use your sneaker collection for, I don't know, anything other than being collector's items? Well, Crash Kazama, I don't think I need you telling me what I can or can't do with my valuable, precious, badass sneaks. Kazama June hates how many I have around the house, but I don't care and just keep on collecting them. You know why? Because all things that are meant to be collected, if they are trashed, they are no longer considered a collectible item anymore, and would ruin its value. Just like those little stuffed animals you have. Thanks for the question, Crash Kazama. God, I hate that name. Did somebody say Crash? No! Get out! Alright. This question comes from Vaughn of the Dawn, Jin fanboy. Anyway, you asked, to Kazia, do you think Jin and you will face off when Tekken 8 or Tag Tournament 3 comes around? And what are your thoughts for Jin to be your final opponent to pursue world domination again? Listen, I don't care if it's in the Tag Tournament or the 8th Iron Fist. That boy will die by my hands. Whatever that fool Harada has planned, I'll be ready to take on Jin no matter the time, no matter the place. Because at the end of the day, I will reign supreme, and the Devil Gene will belong to its rightful owner.
Here is a question from Blue Bolt VA. Another one with those fancy names. They ask, to Shadow, how's Rouge? Well, Blue, I can tell for certain that she is doing just fine. As in collecting jewels and giving that red echidna a hard time as usual. Maybe one day we can get together and have a Team Dark reunion for old time's sake. Thank you for your question.
This question is from Chris Checkers Lara, and he asks, how many times have you felt that your life has been in legit danger because of the life you live? More than I can count, but what I do for others is worth the risk. Without them and the lessons I have learned, I wouldn't be who I am today.
I respect you a lot more now.
Arigato, Chris-san.
Well now, it seems to be my turn. This comes from Queen of Broly's. To Sephiroth. What do you do in your free time when you're giving Cloud nightmares? On my free time, you say? Well, as of recent, not much. Considering I don't have a physical host, all I do is haunt and mess with Cloud's mind. But in my soldier days, I would read books in my spare time. Reading used to keep me at peace, calmly scrolling through pages full of words, sharpening my mind. Most ignorant kids nowadays wouldn't understand the importance of reading books. All they care about is their video computer games. I hope I answered your question to the fullest extent. This question comes from Joseph's girlfriend, Elaine, and she asks, what makes me, Kazia, and Sephiroth so hot? I don't know how to feel about that. Let me just say, dear Elaine, that you have a great taste. I adore you for such.
Joseph sure is lucky to have an outstanding partner. Hope he is treating you well. If not, let me know. I'll pound his face into the dirt.
And you can't just give us all the credit, though. We are all beautiful in our own way, and you aren't an exception. You're a bright light in Joseph's heart, and I'm sure he knows that you're the best thing that has ever came out of his life. Remember, protect yourselves and hold each other close, because the bright love will shine above the darkness. Thank you for your question, Elaine Noni-san.
Joseph loves you.
Oi, mush mush! This question comes from K-Dash. Alright, when will you be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or in Tekken, or Dead or Alive? I would love to learn how strong others are, and what skills they've obtained. However, it'd be rude to show up uninvited to those events.
You know, Kiryu, I still am interested to know how the battle of Demon versus Dragon will go.
One day we'll have a go, when the time is right, of course. But for now, it's best to stay out of things you have no part in. Arigato, K-San. I'm surprised you didn't mention King of Fighters. To Shadow, from Spirit of Sonic. After everything that's happened, and all of the friends you have made over the past decade or so, would you trade it all just to go back and save Maria from dying on the Ark? I think she would be happy of who I've become since then. All Maria wanted to do was explore Earth and its people. I've had the honor of fulfilling that wish, and I will keep it to the day I no longer exist on this planet. 'Cause I know, in my heart, that's what Maria would have wanted. Thank you for the question, Maria. I hope I made you proud. Voice of Roses sent me a meme. I shall read for you. Oh, you've had sex? Yeah. Well, I've had enough. Thank you for the meme.
What was the context of it?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm a virgin and I'm not okay. To Sephiroth, what's your beef with Cloud? Excuse me? Not once have I ever been baffled by a ridiculous question. Never. What is my beef with Cloud, you say? I think we all know why. And if you don't, which is most of you, sheep, I'll explain only once. I hate Cloud because of a very simple reason. He took my life, threw me down a Mako shaft by the blade of my sword all those years ago. If he had just sat there like a good boy and let me revive my mother and eradicate humanity, I wouldn't have had to hunt him. But he chose the hard way. And that is something I will never stop doing. All those memes these people make about Cloud and I getting intimate is complete and utter nonsense. I hate him. with every fiber of my being. But I, for one, am not a rude person, unlike the three of you. So I show my hate in a passive, aggressive manner. Now, if you have another stupid, ridiculous question to ask me, I will end you, just as I will end Cloud. Does that answer your question, Shadow Luigi? Good. This question is over. This question comes from Starlit Sky, and he asks, to Sephiroth, have you ever roasted marshmallows over a campfire with your Masamune sword? If so, how many marshmallows do you think would fit on the blade? While I can't say I've roasted marshmallows with my sword over an open fire, I did once roast several pathetic humans with my sword on the flames that burned down Nibelheim. And I must say, it was soothing to hear those screams of agony and pain as the flames burned the life out of them. Truly a remarkable moment. Thank you for the question, Starlit Sky.
And that's a wrap. We're over? Finally. I was getting tired of you fools anyway.
Likewise.
Thank you all for submitting your questions on Twitter and YouTube. Some of you on other platforms. And if you didn't get your question answered, don't whine like a baby. There's always next time.
Arigato, everybody. Thank you for all your questions. I had fun answering them. It was alright answering most of your questions.
We will be back soon.
Until next time.
Thank you.
I will never be a memory.
Chaos control.
I like boobs.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know,
right?
it's
Boobs,
fine,
you know,
it's
guys,
really
you know,